So apparently, I have abandoned things for so long that YouTube has decided to take away, what was it? Advanced features from my channel. Maybe, I don't know, I should do something about this. I don't know. I haven't even been in VR for a long time. I had to be a cat hotel. So I put all my stuff away, out of the way, and made space for cat instead. It's much more valuable to have space for cat than have all this VR stuff that's just not going to get used while cat's around. And then I just never got the VR stuff back out again. Plus, it was summer, and we don't like summer. It's too hot. It's way too hot. Uh, yeah, I haven't been here for a while. Not that VRC has really been that inviting for me, to be honest. The whole purpose of it, of getting in there and just, it hasn't been the same. I think there's only two groups left that, and I don't mean groups as in VR chat groups. I mean groups as in groups of people that I even have any contact with still at all, that I can just expect to maybe possibly see, maybe maybe but there's absolutely no chance of any finding of any expanding of circles anymore. That doesn't seem to work like it used to do back in 2020. It's things have changed ever since the whole Quest issue happened. Of yeah, that's when things first got closed off for me, wasn't it? Yeah. So anyway, I needed to upload some kind of video, and now that I have that external SSD, it's actually just an M2. I've just plugged into a thing outside the computer because apparently that's the start of the time right now to do that instead of getting an SSD, external SSD thing made to be in it. Yeah, it's the style of the time. The style of the time right now is to have an external M2 drive. Apparently, so that's what I got. Apparently that was the correct decision. I've done that, so I can actually record to that, and when it gets bricked and becomes e-waste, it's just kind of it's outside my computer. I'm paranoid about that happening with with drives ever since the switch over from hard to solid state. I just feel paranoid that, oh, the more you write to these things, suddenly one day they're just gonna gone. That's it. Happened with one of them because of a new Genesis where I kept installing it and reinstalling it and patches and stuff and excessively. I'm pretty sure it's 90% new Genesis's fault that I lost that SSD and had to surgically replace it. I don't like opening my computer up. It's annoying. I say I don't like opening it up. Uh and Microsoft is doing all this shit, aren't they? Oh boy, I don't want to get into that. Uh so I don't know what I'm here for. I don't know what I'm doing. I just said that when I did the thing that had to be done and got the thing that's been on my shoulders for all these years from that other community that I do not want to mention the name of. Nobody gives a shit about anything I do unless it's oh fuck else. Unless it's streets related. This video is completely gonna become nothing about this video is going to exist whatsoever in anyone's mind. I'm not talking to anybody. You don't exist. I don't exist. None of this is real. It's all in a it's all a dream. It's all a dream because this isn't the Streets of Rage video. But even if I was trying to still do actually actively do street stuff, the Mighty Gang decided I don't belong anywhere in the streets community anyway when I tried to get into Streets 4. So, yeah. Uh, yeah, that's kind of the yeah, I have this that's kind of the reason major reason why I have this conflict with getting attention for streets. I just want to get that out there. Anyways, I bet the only comment, if there's actually gonna be any comments, the only comments are gonna be, yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. I recently, all right. So I mentioned. Does my nose want to do that while I have a headset on? Does it really? Don't do that. Are you just gonna itch? Are you just gonna itch? Are you just gonna itch? That's annoying. Don't be annoying while I'm trying to. Let me remove my hand. Hand is off. Okay. Nose, you can stop that right now. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Stop that. Stop it. Hand is reattached. Okay. Anyway, so what's happening? So a long time ago, I remember watching one of old friends from the Dark Souls community. They just had a stream open of this like RPG Maker thing, but I think they were playing on a Vita or something. Streaming from, it was totally a Vita, a real Vita for real. And it was actually a corpse party, and I thought it looked pretty cool, and it had this. It was kind of like glue, like everything was nicely fucked up and everything. So I remember getting into that, and the music's great, and everything getting fucked up is great. A bit too much upskirt, and but it was good. It was good. And then what else? And yeah, and it came out on Steam in that version that wasn't fully licensed by everyone. It was it just Gris, but there was no 5PB or anything, so they didn't have and they didn't have the talent, the regular, the voice talent we know and stuff, and it was missing all the inserts and stuff. Yeah, what am I talking? What am I talking about? Yeah, I got that. That was pretty cool. I remember thinking it was great doing that, and everything was everything. I was just focused on the pixel art and everything. Yeah, that was good. What happened to my? Yeah, I'm still using these controls, so my hands are really janky. Ignore the hands doing janky things. Just like, yeah, ignore it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And then eventually I looked into Book of Shadows, and I think honestly that was actually pretty cool. The meat vision was kind of stupid, but it was pretty good. But then Birthday Bash happened, and then we stopped there. It's like seeing something just fall off a cliff. It's so we stopped there, and I heard about how Blood Drive. If you have any if you're at all a fan of the series, to not go to Blood Drive at all ever. So I heeded the warnings for years. Until recently, I went and actually just went into Blood Drive and full played it, and oh jeez, uh, I thought it was okay at first. It was kind of cute, taking you out of the. It's kind of like it's kind of silly. You could kind of have a have a what is it? What what is it? What is it? What was it I thought about how it worked? What were the words in my mind? What were they? Uh, uh, what was it? It's kind of silly. It's kind of seeing the tonal dissonance between it being all fucked up, but in this stupid chibi uh, Nintendo DS art style. I consider the Nintendo, even though I think it was for the Vita originally, probably. I consider the Nintendo DS art style because I just get taken back to Final Fantasy III with the onions in the onion chibi 3D style. It's that kind of thing. I can't get that out of my head when I see that. So yeah, I thought it was kind of silly. But then there was one chapter where I examine everything because that's what I do, and I do all the things, and then they just hit a wall. Where it's like, well, okay, so she threw the book out the window. I don't really know how to get outside. That's my goal, isn't it? So what am I doing? So it turns out one of the things that I'd investigated is now it now has a key in it. I don't remember there being any way for me to know that there's supposed to be a key in there. Just I need to smash my face into every investigatable object again until I realize, oh look, this key wasn't here before. Let me take it out. And it goes to a room I don't even care about, just so I can hear a thing from the floor below to tell me to go to the floor below that I could already go to, but it wasn't making noise until I went into that other room. Just so I can have another chibi chase me around and have another stupid wrong end that I can't take seriously of the chibi pouncing on my chibi. It was, but until later on I realized this was a game trying to stop me and trying to save me. If I just quit the game instead of continuing on and looking up, that I had to look in that one specific cupboard again, or checking all the things until I hit that cupboard again. The game was trying to say, look, this is your last chance. Stop here. But I didn't stop. And then Mochida Springs happened. We kind of accept that Kedowin's fetishes are kind of, that's one of his main motivations for doing all this stuff. But it was, did nobody take him aside and say, stop? No. Whatever would do, just stop. Don't do this. Why did no one pull him aside? That was the worst. That was the point where everything fell apart. It's worse than all of these stupid extra edgelord characters that had no place anywhere, just being shoved into the story like some bad fanfic. Worse than all of that, this one chapter. But on the other hand, what was good? Soft serve. That's peak. Okay? That is. That part was. No matter what, that was the dumbest shit, and I love it, especially at the. She's looking right at him. Oh my god! But he kept pulling it. It was good. That was good. But no, Corpse Party was ruined forever, like by that game for sure. I accept. Yeah. Yeah. I have VODs of it. They're all unlisted, of course. I don't know what to do with them. I don't really want. I don't really want to put public. I don't know. I feel like I occasionally think that maybe I should do a video. I'm like, oh, I got a bunch of VODs of this game, and a bunch of, and I can just, if you click the link, you can click the links to go to them. But they took away, what is it? No, it's only external links, isn't it? I can link internally, I think. But even then, I don't know. I don't know. I think I have the whole, yeah, I actually have VODs of the entire thing because I was going through streaming them just as like some strange kind of self torture that I was sharing with with friends and anyone else who happened to stumble by and suffer with us. Although it wasn't really torture for the main game and Book of Shadows. It kind of was torture for Birthday Bash, and definitely torture for Blood Drive. Yeah. Where was I going? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Huh. This is why. So I haven't written anything out for this. All I did, because I have the external thing, and I can just cut and edit, and it's fine, and I don't have to worry about burning the lifespan of that solid state shit. I didn't do any script or anything. I just put, I just I just put this, I just got my VR stuff back together. I put this stuff on. I'm here. I pushed record. And this is just happening completely. We're doing it. Well, we're not doing it live. I'm not live at all. I'm offline. But yeah. Hmm. I had to make a palette cleanser of just playing Little Kitty Big City after doing that. We needed that. I needed that. And I don't know what else to do, though. I don't know what the point of doing this is either. Uh, I, I like I don't really have anything I need to do with this at all with you. Do we actually have full arms in here? I think I mostly. Don't look too closely at where it cuts off. Shh. Don't look too close. Uh, uh, um, I don't know what I'm doing with this. I just know I need to do something. So I got myself psyched up. I did some irregular breathing, induced hypomania, got some coffee that I think I chugged. It's all gone now. And then now here we are. Oh, right, that's right. Oh yeah. I need to explanation. Right, explanation is required. I know that when I was like in my death rattle of my VR enjoying days. I was getting really badly wasted and trying to go to some music things occasionally. Um, in my around, when I was around 20, yeah, around 20 roughly. Okay, I went IRL clubbing a bit. Um, and I can't say the name of the gay club because there are only so many of them and it would kind of dox me. So I won't actually say what it is. Just that I went every weekend. At least once every weekend, yeah. Just once every weekend. And I remember just people just dancing stupid. Always just dancing stupid. Just it. Just for all hours and hours, people just dancing. Yeah. And lots of straight guys trying to think that they can make you interested in them, which was very annoying. And none of the women being interested in me because whatever reason, except one who had really, really, really bad breath. It's like a recurring theme for me getting bad breath women. Oh, I need to get rid of that video. Yeah, that reminds me. That other video that's like challenge to not unlist, to not unlist. Yeah, because it's kind of like getting over the stink master. We just call her that. And moving on. I don't really want a part of that is I don't really want to have a video that's just attached to that. I should end up instead having this as the new don't unlist video. as it's not like just disappearing. I'm saying it in this video that I'm going to unlist that video now. I'm sorry, but at least the burbs are always going to be burbing, but yeah, I should really get rid of that. Plus, I'm always worried about people misinterpreting that. I have extremely good hygiene. Uh, and I went through some germaphobe phases while I was growing up as well, so it's I don't want people thinking that I was talking about myself when I hinted certain things as well. That would be people can think a lot of things about me. I don't want to have that misinterpretation. That's a gross misinterpretation. Is that a double meaning to say that? Gross misinterpretation. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? This is one of the reasons why I had to do writing scripts. Maybe I'll just leave this stuff in anyway, and there won't be any cuts or anything. It's gonna be completely raw footage, just raw footage. Anyway, so right, that was it. Right. So yeah, I remember that. I remember those days, and then a few years ago, VR happened, and I remember it was just a bunch of us in desktop and a bunch of us in paraplegic arms only mode. Well, no, half. What is it? What is it called when only the legs are? I don't know. I don't want to mess around with those words and insult anybody any more than I already have. So yeah, it was just us. But then occasionally there'll be a person who actually afforded to get to full body investment, and you just see them dancing crazy, and their legs just going crazy, and it was so good just seeing all that energy in those people who got that. And so then I wanted to get full body just so that I could dance like an idiot in VR, just like I used to IRL. And I could be like that person too. I could be a fucking idiot just dancing around and my legs just going crazy and it can't track them properly. It's like, I don't know. And then I go, and then I see, and then I'm trying to go to music thingies here, and the ones I end up in are just people talking, and I think I was so annoyed that I uploaded some drunken rant with, but I was so wasted that all I could do was just yell profanities and untranslatable nonsense. So I just deleted them quickly. And I think either way, because they started out with me swearing, YouTube immediately made them adult only because of it's within the first 30 seconds. So I don't think anyone saw them anyway. But just in case anyone was quick to see those, yeah, that happened. Those happened. Yeah, I'm really irritated by my experience. I had someone who was actually who invited everyone over to one of the groups. It was like, oh, you're the only person who's got this much energy. I wish everyone else keep it like that. Like what? Like, what was with my what was with my luck with these things? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Don't worry about what my hands are doing. It's just my cable. This is the cable. There's no the cable that isn't here is yeah. um yeah, so that did happen, I'll admit. And just to clarify if anyone was confused what the fuck's going on. Yeah, that was happening. I think what was it? No, I'm not gonna. I think someone's DM'd me and is waiting for me to respond to them. 1 second. Yes. Okay, I can respond to those later. Okay. What else? How long have we been going? 24 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, nobody's gonna be watching this whatsoever. I'm not one of those storytime sketch YouTubers. I can't art. I can't do that shit. I've never been good with art. And artists never like me. I don't know. It's probably my own self-hatred going on. And the ones that do, I know, are super busy and I don't want to bother them. So, yeah. No one watches a ramble video unless you're gonna do some art on top of it. So yeah, and unless I'm gonna make this video about streets, even less people, even less than 0 people are going to be interested in it. So, but it is what it is. This is here. But yeah, yeah. I'm amazed that I've rambled this long. Do I stop it here? I don't know what to do. But yeah, I don't know what to do with this channel or anything. I need to probably upload something that is public. That's all. That's all. And yeah, I have. Okay, good. Imagine if I hadn't had the audio channel active. That would be. I checked ages ago. It's fine, but I have to check again. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Oh yeah. There was, I remember, there was an idea some time ago where there was some thought that there could be some kind of meme ASMR thing. Is the only thing I can actually do is not yandere, but just full up. Just what's the one where just where she just 100% criminal. I don't know. Um, yeah, but I did. uh, but no, that's really unlikely to ever happen. But I just want to put it out there that was something that came across the drawing board. But uh, the only people who I ever hear wanting me to do that are really, yeah. Oh boy, like yeah. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about those people. the people who the people who wanted that from me are interesting. Um, yeah. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen then. And I keep unlisting all my gameplay, and I don't like that. What am I doing? What am I doing then? So what's left? I'm not an artist, so this doesn't gonna work. What's the, and I don't know. I'm not. I. I don't have that. I don't have that kind of like. I don't have that ooh vibe, whatever it is, and I'm certainly not. I, I don't my autism is on the boring side of things. It doesn't make me what just popped on my screen. It doesn't add to the interesting factor of me, so people can't really. What's the word? Gawk. But why would I want them to do that anyway? What else was right? A lot of slipping off from my internet presence in general. I wanted to talk about that, but I'm not exactly sure how to word it. But I remember I wanted to bring it up, and I've forgotten until now that I want to bring it up. It's it's like I could see the way things were going with the internet, and I just given up way before everything's just fallen apart, and now they're coming for our internets everywhere, all of them, all at once. uh, everything's just so dystopian, and isn't. And I don't really, I don't want to just sit here and complain like that. What? Just you can go so many places to have someone complaining. Oh my gosh, dead internet. Oh no. Let me just ramble about the dead internet for clicks and views. Get some doomer vibes in here. Kind of like, what the? But why? But why? But why though? But why? It just because it's true doesn't mean you have to ramble about it. Sometimes the best thing to do is just to shut the fuck up. Because everybody knows already. It's like those, like when I see those comments who are like, why has nobody mentioned the Hubbard yet? I think, why won't anybody mention the blah, blah, blah? You just, why do you have to word it like that? You just did mention it. Just mention it. I don't know why that. It's just if people actually watch this, I'm gonna have people trolling my comments now, and it's not gonna be. Now I know that it's gonna be trolling. It's not gonna hit the same. It's not gonna piss me off. I'm gonna know. Oh yeah, you just heard the thing I said, so you're saying the thing. It's like, all right, you're just memeing on me. You're not just one of those people who just says that. And I'm like, why are you saying it that way? Like, no, I can't tell. I'm just gonna assume that you're memeing now. Ugh. Mm. Mm. I know. I wonder if my neighbor's listening to the ramble, even though I have like I have padded carpets because I want to be considerate. Meanwhile, neighbor blasts music at almost max volume, probably out of consideration until the boyfriend arrives. Then the music is max volume, and it's not even music anymore. It's just some guy rambling over some drum and bass, and he's completely tone deaf, and his voice sounds horrible. Oh boy. And then it's max volume. Ah, oh, whatever. What was I talking about? What's going on? This is one of the reasons why I have trouble with conversation via mouth words. I lose track all the time of what's going on. I can't keep track of all these mouth words. I don't have text on screen to tell me that I typed this, and I don't have this issue any to begin with when I'm typing. It's like, oh, I know what I was typing. I know I typed all those things. I know this person typed all those things. Why did they ignore that one line I typed there, and why did they just not reply to the other ones? Was that line inconvenient for them? Do they have a problem? Like, should I confront them on it? Should I? Yeah, that kind of thing. It's one of the reasons why I had to go through I had to try doing a thing where I write out the thing, then I read the thing while I do the video. But now I'm not doing that anymore, and I'm just forgetting what I'm talking about. And how long has this been? Over half an hour now. What if this is just becomes like an owl with Catty? Like, why did it do that? What did it even? Oh, I see what it's doing. Oh, oh, when I tip my head enough, it spins the buttons around. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, it's just like an arrow with like, but why? And I've already had enough problems with one person who kept on assuming that that things weren't as distant as they were, and assumed that because they had all this information on me that they knew me, and yeah, Mm. And even if I say this, there's going to be Dunning-Kruger people who still, you know, still, still get those parasocial vibes. Still, there's gonna be more somewhere. There's gonna be another one. There's, there's gonna be another one of them. There's nothing good can come from that. Nothing good can come from this. From doing this. You know, I've had people tell me that they fall asleep. That they fall asleep to my Twitch streams because time zone difference. So it's like he'll have put mine on because it was time for bed, so he just go to sleep. But you know how that kind of like hurt a little. For someone who perceives themselves as boring and a non-entity. Maybe you it's okay to do that. Maybe you shouldn't actually say this. Maybe you shouldn't actually say that though. Maybe. I think he eventually realized that it kind of like it doesn't come across the way he thinks. He's a great guy. He's fine. I think he's like if we actually talked instead of me just being a viewer in his streams and saying hi there, we'd probably count as friends. He's but so he's okay. He doesn't need to. There's nothing to worry about. Ah, jeez. What am I doing? I'm clipping my sleeves into my hair. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to do a whole hour of recording, is there? There's no way. And then I just leave this actually public and I don't unlist it. We don't unlist the video. We unlist. We unlist the other one, but we don't unlist this one. And then I have nothing else to ramble about in future. And so this is the only thing for the next 6 months to 6 years. Oh, and those buttons spun for a moment there. And that's all we've got. Or I just start trying to force something out every month or two. And it's cringe and stupid and yeah, say hello to my stimming. I spin my arm around sometimes. Sometimes I just spin my arm around like that. It's just what it is. Okay. I should probably also clarify for people who always getting it wrong, which is one of the reasons why I had to get out of the other name, which was actually just a play on someone misspelling my name a lot. So I just put that into my username from then on just to make it. But then, I mean, I do like cats, but I don't identify spiritually as a cat at all. I'm more of a crow. So I guess that makes me burb, which is very much not cat. And if I hadn't been rambling, I could call for you. But if you can't call with a dry throat. It doesn't work. You need that moist. And then you can do a proper, because if it's dry, it just comes out, it's really it's really smooth that way. If it's dry, it does. The audio texture of the car is too smooth. It doesn't work. You need to have been shut the fuck up mode for a good while, and then you can just suddenly blast out the car, and then what the person you're walking home with is like, oh my god, and they thought the actual crows that you just walked past were cawing more, but closer. There was one right next to her, but no, it was me. It was me. It was me, Katarina. It was me all along. I was the one who did it. But yeah, I think there's only one instance on stream where I've actually been caught doing an actual car that I feel satisfied with. I think that was during the Little Kitty Big City stream. I might make that one public. If this video even, if you want me to make that one public, say so in the comments, and I will. The moment anyone says make that stram public, I will. This way I can say, oh look, nobody said it. I'll leave it unlisted, just like all the others. All this unlisted stuff that nobody. It's all over there. All over there. All unlisted. All of it unlisted. Everything unlisted. Videos, piles of videos, all over the place. So many videos, all unlisted, and it will never be public because I intentionally dug these holes to make sure that to make sure what's the word? It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I mean, the self-fulfilling prophecies can all work in tandem. I mean, with the fucking dead internet as it is, I quit caring about any kind of attention from YouTube to begin with. It's I can't even. I want to just look at anything up at all. It's just AI is everywhere. I just wanted to confirm what for a thing I was writing for some dialogue somewhere. I needed to confirm what metal was the strongest, and this stuff about ally comes up. So I'm looking up tungsten and chromium, cobalt, nickel. And but it's all AI, and I can't actually get knowledge anywhere because everything's AI. I was supposed to be talking about the views on videos being all just mush and AI slop things instead of actual people, and people to begin with, we don't actually type much of value to begin with anyway. Most of the time, we're just monkeys who think we know better. We have our egos, so we think and we have this language thing, so we think we know better. But we're not. But you're not. You're and now we have all this AI slop everywhere, just bringing it down even more. Like, that's one of the reasons why this whole VTubing thing was never actually. I knew I was never going to be able to take it off because I can't glaze people because I can't fake that thing. I can't fake it like everyone else can. I can't do the oh my gosh, thank you so much. You're all so great. I love you. Well, I can't do that. I can't do fake things like that. I'm one of those stereotypically autistic is unable to do that, but that wouldn't be true. I can't say that. I'm one of those. So I could never do that. So like if this is a surprise of me saying that we're all dumb, we're all just a bunch of dumb monkeys who think who've got huge egos, so we think that we're more than we are. If that's a surprise, and I don't know, skill issue. I don't know, skill issue on your part for expecting more. How long have I been going? 44 minutes. Oh, maybe I actually will have a whole hour with. Why are you watching this for so long? What are you doing? What are you doing? What What's wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay? I don't actually care, but I'm asking. But if it might help you if you actually address it yourself. Are you okay? If you might, it might help to get the words formulated in your mind to answer. And if you're not okay, you can think about why you're not okay. Okay, and probably not, but maybe you can take some steps to become less not okay and more towards okay. Why are you watching me? Why are you watching this? Like we've gone through like how long is this? So we've gone through like what is it? 151 times, 151 videos worth of viewer retention, or maybe 300 videos worth of viewer retention, depending on where the cutoff is. And it's probably over 300. I don't have any. I don't have anything to keep the eyes stuck. There's no like subway surfing thingy in the corner. There's nothing going on in the background at all. What are you doing here? There's absolutely no music or any of that. It's shh. What are we doing? What are you doing? Hmm? Boo. Anyway, uh, I should probably just not go for a whole hour. I should probably just end this right now. But we're having so much fun. But we're having so much fun doing nothing at all. I think I've run. Yeah, I've run out of all the things I was supposed to address. I'm gonna all of them. All of them are gone. I've run out of all the things. Yeah, I should probably stop it there. Huh? The button's over there. It's over there. I should push the button to make it stop. Push the button to make it stop. Can I push the button? Can I make it stop? Can I? Can I just push this button? Push the button right there. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Do it. I'm gonna do it. I accidentally grabbed the thing. I'm gonna do it. What if I wait to exactly 50 minutes, but it'll say 50 minutes 1 second when I upload it, or it'll say 49 minutes and 59 seconds. What if I do that, or what? I'll just miss because I'm clicking with VR controllers instead of mouse. Because it's really inaccurate, really difficult to control these things in VR controllers. Come on. Bro, did my controller just turn off? What the? Why did you turn off? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? What? Oh, I pushed a button. Bye bye. Don't do anything bad. It's bad for your health. Oh, look, I went over 50 anyway. Who cares? Bye. Oh, yeah, you should probably. Oh my god. Why is it if I hold my arm out there, it turns off? What's going on? It's green light, so it's not running out of battery or anything. What the? What the hell? It's got 77% charge. It doesn't like me holding my arm out over. Eh? Do I need to buy new controllers? Is this thing just dead now? Why is it dying? What is it doing? It's what? My arm's dead. I have to stop either way now. Bye.